This is really cute. I would definitely do this look for like a girls' night out. Yes. What's going on YouTube? I'm Ashley, for those of you who are new. Um, Today's video, I am going to be doing my summer routine. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so starting with my moisturizer, I'm going to go in using my Garnier Tease Skin Active. And it's a balancing day and night mask. But I use it as a moisturizer under my makeup. And it doesn't give me like oily. It's supposed to be like a, I want to say I read that it was like a mattifying thing. But anyway, it's one of my favorite moisturizers to use. It's a light moisturizing cream. It doesn't feel like it's heavy, and it wears really good under my makeup. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move on with my color correcting. I'm just taking my LA Pro to hide all of my discolorations. Alrighty guys, so I am going to go ahead and move on to my eyeshadow because I love to do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation, just to try to save me time from having to clean it up if there is fallout. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I'm just going to use that as a base for my eyelids. So I'm going to blend it out with my finger. This is a really good concealer. Like, it dries immediately. The palette I'm going to use today is from Profusion, and I believe it was in one of the videos I've done before, and it is the Wanderlust palette. And I love all of these colors in here. They are so beautiful. But I am aiming towards like a Barbie type look. So I'm going to use these colors like within these two rows here. Well, some of them, not all of them, but definitely some of them, and probably one of these browns for my transition. So let's go in with this color, this brown color here called Nostalgia. It is this one right here. I'm going to use that as my transition color. Tap off some of the excess here. Now I am going to take this like kind of pencil brush like, and I'm going to dip it into Enigma, and I'm going to put that in my crease. You know what? I'm lying. I'm going to take it a little bit above my crease because I have kind of like a hooded eye. So I want to take the color up just a little bit. Alright, so now I'm just trying to take a fluffy brush and just kind of blend this out. I know it's looking kind of crazy right now, but once I get my other color on, it'll work out okay. And I'm just going to use the color Regal, this dark purple here. So I am going to take a smaller pencil brush and I'm going to dip into this pink color. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to use Gravity right here. It's like a light shimmer purple. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Showing up bluish. blue, kind of iridescent color, but I like it. It's cute. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to my foundation, and I'm going to come back when I'm done with my foundation and finish out the lower lid. So I'm going to use my Photo Focus foundation in the color Mocha. And I really, really love this foundation. It is so beautiful in person and in photos. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going to start on this side here. I'm going to take my brush. Go ahead and blend that out. And this is like a matte finish foundation, and it's not too matte, but it's definitely not too dewy. So it's like the perfect finish for the summertime. It's one of my favorite summertime foundations that I like to use. The only thing I hate about this foundation is it doesn't have a pump, and it makes it a little hard to use because it's a little unsanitary. But this is my personal foundation. Like if I had bought one, I would definitely put it on the back of my hand and use it on a client. It's a really good foundation. So for concealer, I am going to be using my LA Pro in the color Fawn. I'm just going to blend that in, and I'm just using like a regular like sponge. I had got this from Walmart. It's an Equate sponge, and these are really, really soft. Surprisingly, they are really soft. So next I am going to be taking my banana powder from Wet n Wild to set all of the areas that I use with my concealer. I only like to use a little bit of this. This is a favorite. It's becoming a favorite of mine. Alright, so while I have that powder just sitting for a second, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the lower half of my eye. And I'm just going to go back in with that purple. I'm placing some like halfway. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that blue. So to line my eyes, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild products. No, I'm going to go ahead and dust this off before it starts to sit too long. I'm going to go ahead and dust it off. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with my graphic marker eyeliner from Wet n Wild, and it has like this like slanted tip, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier to use for like a wing liner. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my contour, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. I'm not going to use too much of this one. I'm gonna blend it out really good under here. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to, for bronzer, I'm going to take my, for bronzer, I'm going to take my CoverGirl Queen in the color Ebony Bronze, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. I'm just going to hit those areas. Looks of it, I don't see it, so I'm going to use this little fan brush. Hopefully that does the job. I've never used it for contour, but we're gonna test it out anyway. I might like it. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. So yeah, to give me a little extra, I'm going to use a white liner in my lower lash line, in my waterline. You give me kind of like a wide eye look. So for blush, I am going to use my NYX little blush here in the color Electro. And it's really super duper pink. So I just want to kind of dab it just a little bit. I don't want too much. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Chrome. And this one is in the color Molten Gold. I have really been dying to test out the new ones that they came out with. I just haven't, just couldn't bring myself to buy none until I get rid of this one. I've kind of hit pan on this one, so it'll probably take me a minute. Just a little bit on my nose there, on the tip and on the bridge, a little bit on my forehead. I'm gonna go overboard with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face before I apply my gloss, because for some reason, like when I set my face and I apply my gloss afterwards, it does something to the gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Coconut Spray. It's a 3-in-1 primer, prep, set, and refresh. I'm gonna use that today as a, I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a setting spray. Ooh, I'm gonna let this dry down and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I am back with my final look. I went ahead and put on my lashes, and came together pretty nice. I like the purple. I'm not a real like bright eyeshadow type wearer. I like neutrals, as we know. But the look is really pretty. It came together really nice. I didn't know where I was going with the eyeshadow, but it worked for me. So I am really satisfied with the look. My foundation, I really enjoy using this foundation in the summertime. It keeps me matte and not so oily. Perfect finish. Good summer foundation for a low price. And I want to say I only pay like $5 or $6 for the foundation. So yeah, it's really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys.